Welcome to sunny John O Groats on the 2022 Honda Monkey. Indicators in the wrong place. It's take a bit of getting used to. I don't think this is going to take much running in somehow. I think it'll be getting ragged from the off. Great through town. And it really is quite peppy. Surprisingly. It's quite pokey. And everybody looks at you. Mind you, I do look like a gorilla riding unicycle on this. Maybe that's why. It's much fun though. Oh, brakes. Not sure about the brakes yet. Still, it's only done 9 miles. It's so comfortable. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I think the mirrors could do with being a bit further away. That would be handy. It really is quite a peppy little thing. Doesn't actually feel like it is 5 gears. Green light, that's what we're waiting for. Feel the power! Power! The only thing about this is I feel a little bit vulnerable being on the main road and it doesn't have an awful lot of juice. That is the only downside so far. You do feel a little bit vulnerable due to the lack of power. Still wins traffic like Grand Prix though. Oh yes! Come on! Oh, we've got this. 45, 48, oh dear, 48, 49, 50? Can we get 50? Yes! I think that, oh that is it flat out. Oh, are we going to maintain it up here? We'll soon see. Come on, little monkey. Poor little thing, that's a throttle to the stop already. 13 miles. Come on. 52, going uphill. Oh, 51. Oh, it's going to be 50 in a minute, isn't it? Oh. Yes, there's a different sense of vulnerability, I'm afraid, with this one. I'm going as fast as I can, honest. Might take a while to get to John O Groats at this time, at this speed. So there's 14 miles on the clock. Does that count as running, do you think? $49. You know what? I actually did alright to go up there at that speed. And I'm going at the wind as well, so it doesn't help. 51. 52. 53. Am I in 5th or 4th? Oh, I've got another gear to go. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60, come on. Yes. 61 downhill into the wind. Oh, we're slowing down but going down. How can I be slowing down going downhill? I need to work on my racing crouch, I think. So this is in 5th gear anyway. Oh, that's quite respectable, you know. I could be comfortable with 59 down there. Getting exhaust on it, getting air intake on it. I mean, it's got to be good for at least another 30 horsepower. 61. 62. Oh, look at this, 63. Better get 65. 64. I'll have to start braking in a minute. 64, come on, 65. 65. Yes. Oh, better slow down. Oh my god, this is nice. Come on, other monkey. Oh well, I guess it's in running there then. I apologise in advance. Oh. 54 though, that's quite respectable. On the flat, in the wind. Oh, I have to go down at 4th. Ace. It's ace. I love it already. Oh, it's not liking this hill much. So nimble as well, because there's nothing of it. I like it. I like it. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Hello. GoPro, stop recording.
5 hours later.
So ladies and gentlemen, here we are. One Honda Monkey at John O Groats, 1st of March. I promised myself I was going to ride up here and I've done it. It is now quite late in the day. It is now getting cold. I have changed my summer gloves for my Have a Banana gloves. Winter gloves. I've had these gloves for about 20 years and they're actually alright. So welcome to the monkey revolution. Let's go home. That's it. John O Groats is here. It's not raining, which makes a change. Here we are on the 2022 Honda Monkey. It's ace. It's absolutely ace. We'll soon find out what the headlight's going to be like in the dark, because it's going to take me 4 hours to get home. So yeah, as you can see, this is my new variable wing mirror. It works really well. It's great. It's one of those new self-adjusting wing mirrors, as you can see. I don't know whether the toolkit in the Monkey is actually going to help to fix that, but I honestly can't be bothered. It's going to be really dark when I get home, and I've done quite a lot today actually. 167 miles. In fact, no, it's more than that. How many miles have I done? 236 miles is what we've done. The sun is setting. So yes, what can we say about the little Monkey? It's great. £7 to fill it up. The princely sum of £7, even at £1.50 a litre. It's happy enough doing 50, 55. If you can get tagged on the back of a lorry, then albeit it's a bit dodge, following it a little bit too closely, but it will sit and do 55, 60. On a flat piece of road with no wind, it will do 55, 60. But if you can get in the draft of a lorry, it does, or a car, it does help pull you along a little bit. So yeah, £7 to fill up, and it's doing about 100 miles of the tank, so not bad at all. Seat's very comfy, and for me, being 6'4", it's actually quite spacious. I've moved the bars forward, so I've got a bit more space. So when I turn right, the handlebars are hitting my leg, as you can see. Look at the state of this road here. Part of the NC 500. It's not exactly a sports car surface. Look at it. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, hightailing at home. It's going to take me about 4.5 hours probably. So it will be pitch black by the time I get home. So I can give a thorough review of how good the headlight is on the Honda Monkey. Suspension's quite good. It's soft, obviously. I think the rear shocks are adjustable. They've got some sort of adjustment on them, I believe. 2022 model also has this alarm fob thing, and it also helps you find your bike in the car park. You press the button and it'll beep at you, so you can find the bike. Essentially, I think it's more of a case of because it's hidden amongst cars and stuff. I believe that's why it's there. So, oh, there you go. Look. All the wind turbines. Yeah, the old temperature's fairly dropping off, so I'm going to put my have a banana gloves. Go forth and prosper. It's gonna be cold. Yes, I said I was going to pick this up today, and I promised myself that I would try and get out to John O'Groats if I could, and that's exactly what I have done. So that was John O'Groats. Been done. Got the t-shirt. Time to head home. Got loads of bits of this at home in the garage to throw on. So quite looking forward to that. Also quite looking forward to getting home. Never having had a mini bike before. It's obviously quite a change for the channel, but it's nice to have something just to cruise on really, and just take it easy and, you know, chill out a little bit. I don't find being visible being on a smaller bike is too much of an issue. The power deficit can be a little bit, depending on what sort of road you're on. Some of the A roads, because it's a little bit more underpowered, I suppose, or less powered, has less power. You do find cars are kind of pushing you along a little bit, but you can't really do much. But I tend to try and hold my own position on the road and ride like I do on a bigger bike. I did find earlier that if you start moving over to the left hand side of the road here to let people get past, then in honesty they start taking the pee a little bit, yeah, you start getting carved up, and they don't give you an awful lot of space on them. So I didn't have the camera running earlier. Managed to get tagged on the back end of a fire engine that went past with the blue lights on. He was pulling me along for a little bit, which is quite nice at 60. I have seen 71 out of this downhill, and it was quite a gradient going downhill, but that was 71 miles an hour. 65 down a relative descent. Biggest issue obviously being the wind. You start getting the wind and you really do start struggling, or the really steeper hills. As you can see here, we're only just maintaining 50 thereabouts, but it's not about speed. Buying this bike never was. So yes, this is the new bike of the channel. I still have the GSXR, of course. I couldn't, as much as I love this little bike, I couldn't ride it all the time. It just wouldn't cut the mustard. But for cruising around on and having a bit of fun and exploring and vlogging and all that, it'll be great. Brakes aren't too bad, they're alright. They make the bike slow down from a speed, so I guess they're functional. We'll see what this is like once it gets a bit darker, and we'll catch you end of that wall. So being a 2022 Monkey, this has the new Honda Grom engine with a 5-speed gearbox. 5th gear is quite high actually. I found that the engine can die down quite a lot when you change up into it. So I think the best thing to do might be to try and see if we can't change the gearing. Maybe one down, one off the front. Maybe one off the front, one up in the rear or something. I'm not sure. I need to do a bit of research. We shall see. We shall see. But it sounds quite good. I don't know how well it's coming through. Oh, spring, here we are. Officially the first day of spring, is it? The 1st of March? Pancake day today. I'm missing my pancakes, of course, because I'm riding my monkey. Spanking my monkey up to John O Groats and back. Needless to say, I think this bike is well and truly run in now, having done 250 miles. Unfortunately, it's pretty much, yeah, I guess because of the deficit in power, you do end up riding it quite hard, but they're supposed to be quite bulletproof, these things, so we'll see. Well, you just find yourself with the throttle to the stop at times, you don't even realise it. Given the fact I have a massive Arctic up my backside, it'd be quite nice to have the GSXR about now, I have to say. Maintaining a steady 50. Yeah, handle's great though. You can get it in the twisties, it's brilliant. It's an absolute blast. Honestly, you could turn it around on the postage stamp. It's so easy to ride. Could just do with a little bit more oomph, just a little bit, just a touch, just a soup saw, more power. GoPro cratered due to low temperature. Not a surprise once again. But anyway, I said I was going to stop and do a very quick video of the headlights. I'm not sure how well you can see that. So that's obviously dip beam, and then that's full beam. So yeah, really good. Right, next stop home, and go and defrost. Literally just brought home. It is now 10 o'clock at night. Left the house just after lunchtime, about 1 o'clock. So that's, yeah, 4.5 hours to John O Groats each way. 441 miles. I am frozen and ready for bed. However, I did forget to mention that I thought, hang on, what's going on here? There we go. One thing I didn't mention is the fact that the full beam light is really quite bright, so when you're riding along it can be a bit distracting. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. Anyway, there she is. Well, we can really see it because it's dark, of course. But yeah, John O Groats, I'm back in a day. 440 miles. Awesome. I'm off for a very welcome cup of tea and I'm off to bed. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.